Jeepers Creepers! Race fans, it's another episode of the Jeepers Creepers here at the Great Sand Dunes. We're now ready for the Sweet 16 Group 2. My name is Aaron Tate.
And this is Richard Gere. Folks, Aaron's going to introduce you to these next four competitors.
All right, are you tracking? And let's begin with the number 2 seed from Rad Raid diecast. Nitram is driving that Jeep J10.
Oh, I'm glad he's here because he's a newbie.
The number 7 seed is by no means a stranger. We've got Ironbeard Customs, and Danny McNuggets is also driving a J10. The champion of the El Camino Bino, Arlo Racing, and this time Lando is driving this Cherokee convertible.
A convertible, typical dog.
And then finally, from Operation Diecast, Captain Chaos gets a new hood ornament, and that hood ornament is Duck Norris from NZ Racing.
Now that's cool. I like how NZ is going to help out Captain Chaos, who I can't see him in the cockpit. Maybe Duck Norris is driving. And off we go. Race number 1, folks, and it looks like Lando has pulled out in the lead. Nitram and James are really duking it out, and James is pulled on ahead. Oh no, I think he just got caught on the last dunes, and take a look at the flying Nitram. He must have had nitrous because he popped on ahead, and in third place was Operation Diecast.
And what a start for Nitram with Ram Raid Diecast. Arlo had the early lead over the dunes, and he's looking quite smooth until he shimmies a bit. There's where James got stuck. And wonder if his suspension is too tight. We'll watch carefully as he continues to race. Meanwhile, Nitram pulls on ahead of Arlo, and here he comes, but watch him cartwheel. And fortunately, we moved away from the Winnebago. Arlo hits the train Billy had never even started. And pardon me, that would be Lando. So Lando is tied with Nitram. They have 5 points, and Captain Chaos has 2 after the first race.
Okay, well, thank you, Aaron. During the first race, I hollered out that James had crashed, and I'm sorry, that's Danny McNuggets. Danny she's in lane 3, and she's right up there with the others, just behind Arlo. Nitram is on her left, and Nitram has had a little bit of a hobble. Lando is driving beautifully and is first onto the half pipe. There is there's Danny. Almost said James again. Duck Norris, Captain Chaos, they drive into third once again. That's a very fast time on the screen. Lando finished wheels down.
All right, race fans, we'll pick up the bloody replay. Watch lane 2. There's where you see Nitram just go airborne, and he is stuck on the dunes. I like how I see Duck Norris hanging on. It's really impressive there. Duck Norris is coming through and has not let go. Captain Chaos may not be winning, but you know what, Richard? I think with all that extra effort that Duck Norris is making to stay on the hood, we should be awarding Captain Chaos with extra points.
Aaron, even though he's staying on the hood, and I'm glad you're enamored with all that, he doesn't get extra points. It's not in the rules.
Oh, come on, Richard.
Race 3. All 4 have started off going over the rocks, and now look at Danny McNuggets pull out in the lead there. Nitram just behind in second place, but nice job by Danny. Lando flipped around, and Danny's gonna go down the half pipe and take first. Nitram in second, Lando in third, and Duck Norris gets dropped in the coal train for fourth, and there's Nitram on his wheels. Okay.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, at full speed. That was wonderful by Danny, and look at Duck Norris stay on the hood, or the dashboard, however you want to call it. Now that is really impressive at full speed to see that duck hang on. Richard, we really have to give extra points.
No.
As Duck Norris goes through and swishes into the coal train. The judges are only giving Captain Chaos 1 point. This is really not very fair.
Aaron, you haven't even said a word about Lando. And we just missed the score. He's got like 13 points. Did you just stick your tongue out at me?
Maybe I did.
Race number 4. Danny McNuggets is closest to us, with Arlo right next to him. Oh, and the duck fell off this time, as Duck Norris isn't going to make it down the mountain. But I've got a hunch that Nitram's going to win this race. That was very smooth. And I see Danny in second. Whoa, a little bit of sliding, and now second place will go to Danny. Third to Lando. Captain Chaos did finish.
We have reached the halfway point. Watch Duck Norris fall right into Lando's lane. Lando seemingly runs over him. That may have slowed him down a little bit. I'm not sure that's really fair. But it doesn't matter now because the race is in the books. Oh my goodness. Nitram didn't even cross the finish line. We still haven't installed poles there to differentiate the finish line from a vertical plane.
I know.
Nitram is trapped between the coal car and the sidewall. And as we reach the halfway point, Nitram adds 5 and has 14. Lando landed on his wheels. He's in the lead with 16.
Race fans, we've got an exciting halftime for you. But first, the commercial break.
You're watching Jeepers Creepers Sweet 16 Group 2. And look what the cat drug in.
Harvey, Billy, hold my beer, guys. All right, fans, courtesy of Crazy Canuck, we have 3 minis. And Harvey, Mo, and Billy will be drifting their cars. You have to guess who had the best drift, so pick now.
Harvey is in the red, Mo is in the white, and Billy will be driving the blue one. Here they come, and Harvey's the first onto the drift pad. Oh, Mo overcooks it. Billy barely hangs on. All right, fans, which one do you think was best? Watch carefully again on the slow motion instant replay.
Yeah, Mo didn't do too well, so it really is between Harvey and Billy. Place your vote in the comments section. Who do you think did the best drift? Harvey, he's going to be in the red. Mo is in the white. Billy's in the blue.
Race fans, be sure to tune in to the next group race at the Great Sand Dunes to watch these 3 knuckleheads drift again so you can pick your favorite.
Favorite knucklehead?
No, favorite drift.
Here we go, race fans. Number 5. Race number 5 with Nitram. And Danny has the lead. Lando is, and Danny has crashed out on the dunes, and Lando spins around again. That was absolutely amazing. Lando has the lead on the half pipe. Nitram's going to come through in second place and straight into the coal car. And there's Captain Chaos in there as well. Lando lands on his wheels.
Race number 5 began with Danny on the outside, way ahead. Now there you see what happened as she got caught on the moguls or the dunes. And again, all that extra bouncing probably means the suspension is too tight. Now I missed getting to talk about Lando's beautiful switch around. He is now up ahead by 4 points after a first place finish. Nitram is at 17. We've got 3 races remaining.
Thank you, Aaron. Here we go, fans. Race number 6. And here, closest to us, Danny McNuggets. Lando, Nitram, and the Duck Norris Chaos fan is in the fast lane, but he's a little bit slow and he's falling behind as Nitram pulls on ahead. Danny's in second. I'm so sorry, Danny. We keep calling you James. Danny has a nice second place into first place, first onto the half pipe. Hang in there, and Danny will take first. Nitram second. Lando in third. Duck Norris finishes. Ooh, a lot of damage to the train. I wonder how many of you guys smacked into it.
You know, Richard, it really doesn't matter because the super impressive thing is that Duck Norris. He keeps hanging on while Captain Chaos drives and look all the way through the finish line. Yeah, those 3 guys came before him. And I guess we got to figure out, one driver crashed into it, and Duck Norris, he bailed out and Captain Chaos knocked over the train. 2 extra points are awarded to Nitram and Captain Chaos. Right now, Lando is the overall leader, leading by 2 points.
Yeah, it's been a great day for Lando, and you got to hand it to Nitram. There's just a glimmer of hope for Danny and for Captain Chaos in the 2 lanes closest to us as they're off now for race 7. And here they go. Duck Norris he just fell off of Captain Chaos's truck, who is falling behind. And I think I just saw Danny have some trouble over the dunes again. There goes Lando, and he's looking great. Any other drivers coming along? It's gonna be Captain Chaos. He'll take third. I think he likes that spot. Oh, look at Nitram and Lando.
All right, fans, let's go back to race 7. Are you tracking? It's great to see all of them working so hard. Now Danny gets stuck again. There you see, she had some problems with her J10. And unfortunately, another DNF for her. It's been a tough day. It looks like it was Lando, and he does take first place. Here's where they both fell into the coal car. And there is Captain Chaos clearing the jump, hitting the train. So a third place finish and 2 more points moves him up to 16, along with Danny. Nitram and Lando, they will be moving on, as now we're ready for race number 8, the final race.
We talked about Danny. She's over in lane 3, and you can see from the racing, she's got the speed. She's hanging with the best of them, and currently is in the lead. Was that a duck in lane 2? Is that Duck Norris? Anyway, look, there goes Danny, pulling out ahead and first onto the pretzel turn. This is what I'm talking about. She's on her side now, and Nitram comes through, first onto the half pipe. Lando maneuvers around for second. Duck Norris has made it all the way to the finish line, along with Captain Chaos.
Richard, I think we need to award Duck Norris the opportunity to move on. Look, there he is in the track. There's an imposter duck on Captain Chaos's truck, and Duck Norris is right there, hanging 10 over the dunes. Well, not really hanging 10, scraping 10 feathers. Now, that duck that fell over, there, the arrow's pointing it out, that's the imposter, and Duck Norris is still in front. See, Duck Norris is in front of Captain Chaos. Duck Norris needs to move on.
No.
Forget about Lando, and forget about Nitram. It's Duck Norris that needs to move on there, Richard.
Aaron, no, he can't move on. I'm glad he got to be involved, but look, the two in yellow, it's Lando and it's Nitram, they're moving on. We did get a lot of entertainment from Duck Norris, thank you, and NZ Racing, thank you, but let's flip the cards, and you'll see Nitram and Lando in semifinal number 2. Now let's move down to group number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Nitro with Maniac Motorsports, Rodney with Hot Rod Customs, Jabo with Dog Squab, and Iron Fang with Lone Wolf Racing.
Are you tracking?